Hi, welcome to episode 1 of Sunflower Stitches, and Happy New Year. I'm Katie and I'm from Michigan, where we currently have some sunshine. It's been a pretty clear day. Still freezing, but at least the sun's been out. We've had a few very gloomy days, so it's been really nice to see the sun. If you're new here, welcome. I started on December 1st for Vlogmas to launch my channel, and so I have a whole month of videos if you wanted to see my actual start. But this will be my first regular podcast, so if you were here for Vlogmas, welcome back. I'm really glad to have you. All the support was just great and just gave me the drive to keep going. So yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. I meant to record earlier in this month, but I don't know. It's just been a little busy and crazy, and opening Advents every day, it's like natural content, like it's already there. We're just opening all these Advents. But to do an actual podcast took a little bit more of gathering things and trying to figure out what I want to talk about out of my seemingly 800 whips, which whips I'm currently working on and what I wanted to show, and just all the different fun things that go into that. So I'm really glad to be doing this, and hopefully I can do at least a couple videos a month. I'm not really sure what my groove will be yet, but I'm looking forward to it, to journeying through the year as an official YouTuber. So yay! This is pretty exciting. So I figured we'll start kind of where everyone else starts, with finished objects. And let's see, do I want to do it first or last? I'll do my socks first. So I finished my Freckled Whimsy Advent socks, and the sock blockers, they're a little slouchy on there because I've worn them, but I didn't get a chance to wash them before I decided to do the video. So that's why they look a little bit slouchy on the socks. But this is the first time I've finished Advent socks. I got her socks last year. I got a pair for my daughter and myself with the intention of knitting us each a pair of socks by the end of December, and I think I finished mine in February or March, or hers in February or March, and I didn't finish mine until October. So getting these done before the end of December feels like a big accomplishment. So here they are. I used String of Lights pattern by the Sock Witchery. And I love how squishy and adorable they turned out. I love them. So this was Freckled Whimsy's Advent skein. So all 24 colors, and then the mini that went with it. So, yes. Oh, I love them so much, guys. Freckled Whimsy, I don't know if you've ever tried her yarn, but her self-striping yarn is just absolutely beautiful. And I finished an Advent project for the first time. I have lots of Advent calendars, and I've never actually finished one before January. And so if you were with Vlogmas, or if this is new, I'm so excited to show you this finished object. It's the All Wrapped Up Shawl by Telly Bean Knits. And I used Dandelion and Dogwood's The Dahlia Patch Advent to make this, and it's on their fairy sock base, so it's really sparkly too. And it turned out beautifully, guys. I don't know how I'm going to show it because it's really big. But here's the beginning of it. so I can stand up. That doesn't help. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, the color got wonky on that one. So, yeah. Just turned out so beautiful. And I will try to post some photos of it so you can see it all together. I hope that wasn't too weird. I'm kind of new to showing large objects, but yeah, I just love it. I love how the end of it, it's just, oh, and it's so squishy and soft. And if it wasn't weird, I would wear it every day, everywhere I go. It's just so fun to wear brand new knits. And just, oh man, that sense of accomplishment. Like, this is why I do the things I do. And unfortunately, I don't finish big objects as often as I would like, just because I do all the things. But that's okay. That's okay. The new year, one of my, like, not really official resolutions, but is I want to finish some of my bigger projects that I've had going for a long time so that I can actually wear some of the sweaters that just need sleeves. So yeah, that's my two finished objects that I have to show, and I can't wait for Advent next year already. We'll see how that goes. And I have multiple plans, obviously, for my other Advents. Don't know if I'll start those soon, or I don't know. I'm rambling. Let's move on to my current works in progress. Where'd my note card go? Okay. So the first one I'd like to talk about is I am doing, for the first time, a Musselburgh hat. It's a very popular pattern. I've seen lots of people make them. Recently in my Tia's Terrific Threads Patreon, I saw somebody was using, Tia has a colorway called My Favorite Things, and it's very bright yellow, orange, blue. It's just gorgeous. And she was making the Musselburgh with it. It looked beautiful. And so I decided to use that yarn that I had and also kind of take a note from her and do that for my son as well. He grows out of socks really fast, and I thought that this is just the perfect colorway for him to have a nice bright hat to wear. So hoping I can get it done before winter ends, which here in Michigan, winter ends, I mean, the end of April. I think it snowed in May before, so you never know. It'll be forever, probably. So, this yarn, neon, and here's his hat so far. It's got my increases. Love that. And then this little buddy right here, he needs to move up in the world, because he's just, we've gotten some progress done, so don't want him to hang out too low. He is with Tia's set of My Favorite Things. There's some little markers that came with it, and come on, focus on him. There we go. It's a taco. You can see the ingredients. So, I mean, they're so tiny, but they're all there. And there's his little face. Isn't he cute? So, my son loves tacos, so I figured he could hang out on his hat. Isn't he so precious? And the bag is by Slip Slip Sis. This was part of Tia's thing also. It's butter. She must really love butter. I'll show you the other charms too, because they're precious. So there was the taco, and then there was this adorable little butter guy with the set. Come on. Come on, come on. for me. Focus on him. There we go. See, butter. Isn't it just adorable? I love butter. And then the third thing was this little pineapple star, which is just so cute. So I'll probably use one of those to kind of mark my progress and see how far I can get. I currently have done like 4 out of 19 inches that I need to do before I decrease, so we'll see. It's just knitting in the round, so I try to work on it whenever I have a free moment and I don't have to really think about it. That and my socks, so we'll get it done. The next I wanted to show you is, I showed this at the beginning of my Vlogmas, but this is Freckled Whimsy Happy Little Christmas, and it's was her December. She started the Christmas Club, the Christmas Yarn Club again in December, and so this is the first one of that. And I'm 1 row or color stripe away from the toe. So then this one will be completed. And I mean, I don't know why it's still sitting around. I could just put it on the couch and finish it today while I'm watching a movie, but I've been doing the hat, so we'll see. Too many projects. Gotta set some goals. Haven't really done that quite yet, but I would like to. So any tips you have on how to set reasonable goals? Of course, I want to do all of the things, and so, but I need to slow myself down a little bit, because when I do that, then I feel that crazy thing called the guilt, where for some reason I feel like, you know, I want to do all the things and I feel guilty if a project sits too long when I have the desire to work on it and I really want to finish it. So I'm really trying to set myself some goals that will bring me joy, and also to complete these beautiful projects that I have started. So working on it. And then I have a DK weight sock. And this is West Yorkshire Spinners, which I have never actually used before. So it's kind of cool. It's DK, so it's working up quick. I always want to have like a DK sock because it's satisfying to watch it grow faster. So this is the color. I love this. It's like sunsetty colors. I'm a sock or a pink girl. This is the colorway Jazz. That's $11.98. This is my sock. How it's looking so far. I love it. My daughters used to like the Freckled Whimsy, like Splendid and really soft yarns, and so she felt this and she was like, I wouldn't want to wear them. Like, wool softens up as it goes, so it will soften up and be just really warm and cozy. I'm very excited. This one also is very close to being ready for the toe. So, you know, more single socks. We'll talk more about that in the plans for this year. And then I have started the Deep Winter Sweater by Wool and Pine, and it's a beautiful cable sweater. I've been wanting to knit a cable sweater for, I don't know, a long time. They're just so beautiful and they look like so much fun. Definitely not a quick project, but something to give me that little bit of satisfaction to watch it grow and become. And I will put a picture of the finished sweater for you, but I'll show you what I've got so far. So I am using Knit Picks Wonder Fluff. It's a super bulky weight, and this is the color Cosmopolitan, I believe. Yep, Cosmopolitan. and it is a 70% baby alpaca, 23% nylon, and 7% merino wool. And it's super soft and fluffy. And I am working on the front panel, and I am a little ways in. I'm not to the part where, like, I'm not completed with the chart yet for the front, and then I work the back, and there's a provisional cast on. So here's my sweater. The cables, they're just delicious. I just love it so much. I love how bright pink this is showing up on here. I wish it was that pink. It's actually closer to, I don't know, not quite as neon, but I'm doing it. I'm doing my first cable sweater, and it's just so fun and so soft. So I'll put a stitch marker on that so we can keep track of progress. But yes, loving it. It's definitely a focus project. It's something I have to sit and maybe listen to a book or have a movie on that I've seen multiple times, because otherwise I lose where I'm at, and I'm actually reading the chart, the symbols and things like that. So there's a lot of different types of cabling, a lot of different cable stitches, so I have to pay very close attention to which one I'm doing so that it comes out right, because that yarn, believe it or not, is not very easy to tink back and rework. So yeah, I've just been chugging along on that and really enjoying it. So maybe by the end of the year I'll have a full sweater, hopefully sooner than that. All right, so that's all the whips that I have that I'm currently working on. I do have plenty of blankets and things like that that I may dig out before next time, but I'm not sure. I'm just kind of playing it by ear, seeing what brings me joy. And then, yeah, we'll see. So I'm going to do plans, and I have a really exciting thing coming up that I get to start. So, Katie DeGroff Knits, I think that's her YouTube channel. She is known as Sheltipap on Instagram. So it's SHELTIPAP. She is doing, for the, I don't know if it's the second year in a row. She may have done it before. I just know that she did one last year that I wanted to be part of, but I didn't get a chance. But she is doing a Funfetti MKAL, and I am so excited. If you don't know what an MKAL is, it's a mystery knit along. So you get an idea of what yarn you need, but you don't know what the finished product is going to look like. You just kind of go with, you get like I think she's releasing the pattern January 29th is the first day, because it's her birthday MKAL, which is really exciting. So that's when you get the first section of the pattern to work on. And she does, I don't think she knows, I haven't talked to her too much, but my birthday is February 1st, so it's close enough to hers that it's kind of really fun to kind of join in, because it's her birthday and it's very close to my birthday. So I won't be able to wait till my birthday to cast it on, because I'm super excited to cast it on. So yeah. But I wanted to talk about like the colors and show you what I'm choosing. So the Funfetti MKAL is, there's Team Rainbow and Team Unicorn. Both Team Rainbow and Team Unicorn use 2 skeins of a main color, and it's whatever color you want. Team Unicorn uses 2, so they have 2 main colors, so it's 4 skeins total. 2 main color and then 2 colors of whatever other ones you choose. So 2 other separate colors. Rainbow is you use 6 to 12 other colors. So that's just super exciting to be able to use minis or whatever scraps. Like, it just doesn't matter. Whatever colors you want, you just kind of add in. As long as you have 800 yards. Is that correct? Yeah, 100 grams, 400 yards. Yeah. So basically 2 more skeins of yarn. And so I was thinking about what I wanted to do. I don't really have any rainbowy solid advents that I wanted to use. So I asked Katie if she thought self-striping yarn would work well. And since I have tons of sock yarn, self-striping yarn that I would love to knit up, but don't make, I just can't make as many socks that fast. So I decided that I'm going to use some very bright sock striping yarn, and I'm going to be Team Rainbow. So I'm super excited to show you what I chose. And we also have a mascot. This year our mascot is Unikitty, and Kelsey at Littlest Charm Co. made some charms to go with it. So there's also a t-shirt, so I don't know if I'm going to get that. But, so I want to show you Unikitty first, because all the cat things, I just have to have all the cat things. So there's my little, come on, my little Unikitty. Isn't she cute? So she's going to hang out on my project. I cannot wait. Okay, so for my main color, I am doing Wonderland Yarns, in Sulky Moon colorway. Isn't it gorgeous? It's like it's kind of showing up right. It's like a purpley color. And these little tweed bumps are just, I just love it. I love the color. I love how the tweed is all different colors. And then, let me see if I can show you. See the little, there's sparkles in there, but the sparkles are different colors too. So it's like yellow and blue, and there's pinks. So not only is it rainbow tweed, but it's also sparkly, rainbowy colors, which is just so me and very funfetti. So I feel like I'm really hitting the nail on the head with that one. And then I found this beautiful skein of Freckled Whimsy from It's My Party, April 2024. Sorry I keep covering my face. It's hard to get used to. So this and this have to go together. And then I'm like, okay, well, I need more rainbow yarn that can go. So last year, I think I mentioned earlier, that I got 2 sets of Freckled Whimsies Advent socks for me and my daughter. Well, last year her theme was merry and bright. So since I have 2 sets, there's a whole, so it's 24 colors, and there's always enough for 2 sets of the 24 colors, and then plus a little. So each small ball I have is 30 grams. So that gives me a whole nother 100 plus. And so, I don't know if I can hold these all together. I'll hold 4 and then I'll hold them all together. Here we go. These are going in it too. Isn't that gorgeous? And they started at different spots, so these are a little bit different. So here we go, all together. Guys. Gals. I am so excited to start this. You ever had that project that you just cannot wait to start? Like, I just can't wait to get my hands on the pattern and just go. And, I don't know. If you check her out on Ravelry, she did an MKAL last year, and the pattern is beautiful. I really want to actually buy it and knit it up. It's almost like there's like a plaid look to the beginning of it that just makes it so beautiful. And again, there's a charm that Little Charmco sells. It's like a little baking kitty. I can't remember the exact name of the MKAL, but it had something to do with like baking or cooking, and it turned out really cute. So check that out. I would love to have you join Katie and Katie, and knit this up because it's just so much fun. And I think there's prizes and things, but you can check her out at Shelty Pap on Instagram. So SHELTIPAP. And yeah, so that's really exciting. I'm so excited for that. I don't know, I'm going to count it as like my birthday cast on, even though it's a couple days early. I can cheat, right? That's fine. No big deal. So let's move on to Happy Mail. And my first, let's do Patreon that I get from Tia's Terrific Threads. I get a ball or skein, or I get yarn, and then it's a mystery, and then I get the charm. So I don't remember which tier I'm a part of, but and it's just one of a kind test yarns or kind of whatever she has extra of that she does. So this is just a December extra. And so, yeah, it's kind of like Christmassy colors, but it's a DK. So I'm going to have a whole horde of DK Christmas socks next year. I'm very excited to have so many beautiful colors. I don't know. I forgot another plan. Can we rewind? Let's rewind real quick to show you plans, because I totally skipped part of what I wanted to do. Okay, so one of my goals for this year is to give some socks friends, because I have lots of socks that I would love to wear, but they just need a friend. I go, oh, pretty yarn, I want to make socks. And so I make a sock, and I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. Oh, look at this new yarn that I want to make socks out of. And so I have all these single socks that just don't have a friend. And it's kind of sad. And so in the midst of me making new socks, I am going to have one sock that's new and one sock that is a friend to a sock I already have. So I'd like to show you 3 of my socks that need friends. There's just 3. I'm not exactly sure how many I have. I have to kind of go through and see what other project. I have tons of project bags all over with socks, but these are a few. Where'd my bag go? There it is. Anyways. Okay. So, Woolly Mama Yarns. She did a neon club for a very long time, and I was part of that. I just absolutely love her yarns. They're so bright and cheery and just gorgeous. So this is from one of her clubs. I do not remember which one, as I was in it for like 2 years, and I try not to keep yarn labels because I don't know. I had a stock of them for a while, and I was like, what am I going to do with these? I don't know. I should probably, now that I have a channel, people want to know what they're called, right? Before it didn't matter, but now it does. Anyway, this beauty needs a friend, and it's like one of the easiest socks because it doesn't have a different color for the heel, the toe, or the cuff. It's just all one. I just knit it. I don't have to stop and tie in ends. So yeah, this one needs a friend. Hi, Winnie. Do you need a friend too? You're so sweet. Okay, put your on my yarn bag. Oh, these are in... Where did that... This is bagged by Mountain State Stitches. I don't think she makes bags anymore, but when I think I got this last year, when she had this, as soon as this bag was posted, I needed to have it because sunflowers are my jam. So let's show you Freckled Whimsy first. This is from last think September or October. This is Baguettes in Bordeaux. I'm going to put it on a sock blocker so you can see. The pattern is Heel Toe Do-Si-Do by the Crazy Sock Lady. And it's one of the patterns I've used in a lot of my socks. I just think it's so beautiful, and it makes the stripes stand out. And then my little pumpkin waffle from Little Stremco. This is one of our Patreon charms last year too. So yeah, this beautiful sock that I could be wearing that just needs a friend. This is a very dark, like plum purple. See, it's sad. It's such a sad little sock. It needs its mate so it can travel the world with me. So there's that one. And then, and here's the yarn. I like seeing yarn in cakes. It looks so cool, all caked up, and that kind of looks plaid. Alright, I'm going to pull one of my other yarns out that has the label. Hopefully I can stick this back. Sorry about that. So this next one I'm going to show you, this one is a gorgeous skein. But what I'm going to show you is from the same designer, Kralian Designs, and it's a tropic set, but it's the same. It's got the tweed and everything, and it's a neon tweed sock, 85% superwash, 15% Donegal neps. So there's not any nylon in it. So this is the yarn. It's a little bit more like tropical rainbow vibes. And again, my favorite little neon tweeds. Look, isn't that just beautiful? I want to wear these on my feet so that I can show them off. And I love the feeling of a fresh pair of socks, of knitted socks. They just, especially when you make them yourself, it's just so satisfying. Like, I created these. So, this needs a friend too. I don't know which one I'm going to do first. Probably this one. But, yeah. That's my goal. Is to give these little socks a friend, because I don't know, nobody deserves to be lonely. So yeah, that was my plan I meant to show you. So let's fast forward again to back to Happy Mail. So that I showed you the yarn that I got from my Patreon, and now we also get a special little charm. So I have to show you that because it's just darling. And here's a sticker that goes with it. It's usually like a little bit of a hint. Toast to a new year. Nope. That's fine. It doesn't want to show up, as long as the charm does. I'm going to unwrap this guy again. Alright. Here you go. Oh, flip. Flip, flip. Isn't that precious? Stop shaking. Complete with blush and all the coloring. And if I flip it over, I think you can see. Oh, maybe not. Nope. Come on. There's a little bit of a texture on it. So it's not just like a flat thing. She makes it really like feel and look like toast. And I just think that it's so cute. So, so cute. So that was kind of an exciting thing to add. I'm not sure what project that's going to go on. Maybe a new sock. I don't know. As if you've watched my, if you watched Vlogmas, I have lots of new little Kelsey charms that I have to put on projects. So it's hard to pick sometimes, but that's fine. Okay, so next Happy Mail. I got my Freckled Whimsy clubs. I have no self-control when it comes to Freckled Whimsy. So she currently has 4 clubs. One of them next month is the last one. So I have number 11, and then next month is the last one. She just started the Christmassy club. I do the Yarn of the Month, and I do the Wednesday club. I just can't help it. It's, you know, she just does a great job. And I started one year, and then I couldn't stop, and then every time she adds one, it's really hard to say no to just joining it and hopping on that bus. So I have the Yarn of the Month club, and if you watch Lisa at 72 Stitches, she has already knit this up, but she had it on her, or knit all the yarn. I think she put on our Instagram. So it's Polar Bear Shenanigans, and it's a 12 stripe per repeat, and I get it on her Splendid base, which is 85.15. Cute. It's so pretty. This would make a great muscle burger hat. It also would make really pretty socks. How do you decide? Socks get done faster-ish. Alright, the next one is I'll show you the Wednesday club. My daughter watched Wednesday. I hadn't watched it till the second season, so I just watched it in the fall with her and just loved it. But now I have to wait until the end of this year or 2027 to see the next one. It's terrible when you have to wait after you get into a show. But this is called Fabi, and it is Fear of Being Included, and this is a 6 stripe repeat. And that is so pretty, deep blues. So the Wednesday club is also on Splendid. It's beautiful, and I was talking to my daughter. Instead of knitting her a whole bunch of socks out of these, I'm thinking about making her a blanket, and I'm not sure what blanket pattern to use because self-striping is a little bit different. But wouldn't that make a gorgeous, like if I just took, I don't know, half of the skeins and just made her a blanket. Maybe I would just do, oh, it's DK. I don't know. I gotta find like a good fingering weight blanket that I could just start for her. That would be really pretty with the self-striping yarn. That's just kind of continuous. Could be crochet or whatever. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I just think that it would be really pretty and a really good way to use all of the yarn. Because they're all very moody, they're all very similar, so I think it would go good together. Alright, so this is number 11 of the Nature's palette, which are all like naturey colors, different shades of blue and brown and green, and like, I'm just, not moody, moody's not the right word, but anyway, it's called Nature's Palette, so this is number 11, and it's called Utterly Fabulous. And I just think that it is so pretty. My daughter loves otters, so I don't know if this will be for her socks or not, but just add it to her stack of things she wants me to make for her. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's on Splendid too, because I love Splendid. And it's a 6 stripe repeat. And the last one is number 2 of the Christmassy club, and it is called Kitschy Christmas. I think that's how you pronounce that. It's the Kitschy, and it is a 6 stripe repeat. And this is on Kismet base, which is new to me. Well, the other sock I'm making is on it too, so it's really nice. This is 80/20. Superwash merino, and this is a 3-ply. The other ones are 4. So yeah, I think this is really pretty. I love the pinks and oranges and greens. My camera's cooperating today, guys. These are actually mostly showing up true to color. These are a little bit dark. This is a little bit of a brighter green. I spoke too soon, and then my camera decided not to participate. But, yeah. Gorgeous. That's all my happy mail. And it is so, so very happy. So I don't know when I will record again, but this has been so much fun. And I'm really glad that you're watching. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for, I don't know, just your love for yarn. And it's so fun to be part of a community that understands the whole more projects than we need, more yarn than we need, and that collecting is a hobby, and it's just so good. How was your New Year? You had a great New Year? For our New Year, our heat wasn't working in our house, so we had to get it fixed. And just in case it didn't get fixed on New Year's Eve, we decided to go book a hotel in Frankenmuth. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Michigan, but Frankenmuth is a cute little German town with shops and things, and they actually house Bronner's, which is the world's largest Christmas store, and so that's kind of a fun thing we have nearby. It's like a little ways from us, but not, too far. And my husband and I are members at St. Julian's Winery, so that's always a fun thing we do. We go to Frankenmuth quite frequently. So it was kind of fun. It was nice. And then little did I know that they actually have fireworks on New Year's at midnight. And they were like coincidentally right outside of our hotel window. So it was kind of cool to be able to just watch fireworks. And I've never really done that. I'm usually inside on New Year's in the house watching the ball drop on TV. So that was kind of cool. And then last week was our first week back to school, so kind of the adjustment of getting up early in the morning and getting kids ready and all that stuff was a little bit of adjustment. And yeah, now it's been the weekend, it's Sunday afternoon, so yeah, it's been good. So hopefully your start to your new year has been great as well, and I look forward to a new year of yarn projects and new friends here on YouTube, and just all the joy that comes with it, with sharing our craft with each other. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful day, night, whenever you're watching this, and I just hope to see you again soon. Bye.